So I'm assuming you'll notice this too. A lot of TDX content creators are showing their avatars in their videos as themselves, also known as being a PNG tuber. So today I'm gonna go over a PNG-Tuber phenomenon and talk about why that's happening, where the trend started, and why it works. So let's begin. Before we begin, with me being pretty close to reaching 1000 subscribers, I would like to announce that I will be doing a Q&A upon reaching the big 1000. So, if you have any questions, you can comment them with saying, "For Q&A, then your question." So before further ado, let's begin. Firstly, let's start with the definition of a PNG tuber and the significance of the term. A PNG tuber is a content creator or a streamer who uses a reactive 2D image avatar instead of a webcam or a complex rigged 3D model. Software listens to the creator's microphone and animates that image, such as opening the character's mouth when they speak and closing it when they are silent. Now, the type of people TDX content creators don't really fit the description perfectly, with your characters not moving with their mouths in real time and such, but the term I gave you is a loose term. The purpose of having a PNG is to show your emotions you meant to depict in the video in the said moment. Instead of just using your voice to show your emotions, you can also visually showcase the said emotion via a PNG of your said character. Now, a lot of people have a distaste over the term PNG tuber, and the reasoning for that is for people resonating the PNG tuber term with cringe people. Most people who can be considered as PNG tubers use anime characters or childish characters, and act childish to get more reactions, and usually are practically only there to milk as much money out of the audience. For this reason, when people hear the term PNG tuber, they have a disliking against the term, and for a content creator, you being known as a PNG tuber makes you get resonated as a cringe, childish view farmer. So people generally don't like the term. But being a PNG tuber is actually really beneficial. Now, as I said a moment ago, there's the fact that you can show more emotions with having a character on the screen rather than just your voice. But there's also the recognition the said character brings to a person. For example, when you imagine Salts, what comes to your mind? The pumpkin guy whom says make stuff you're proud of. Now, that doesn't mean Salt is only limited to being the pumpkin guy, but remembering a person by stuff they make or with their personality is difficult. And with an average viewer seeing hundreds of creators while being on YouTube, resonating with a select person is difficult. But with having a character viewers can resonate with on screen, people get attached to the creators more. Now, as I said a minute ago, what do you know Salt as? You know him as the pumpkin guy, and that makes him more memorable. He built his identity with an image, and for that reason people get attached to him significantly easier than just him using his voice. Now, for a little story for TDX creators who use a PNG, as far as I know, there are Salts, Remy, Mr. V, Terry the Turtle, Zomb, Tickly Ryzen, Fractured, and me. There are probably more people out there that I didn't mention, and even some people who use PNGs to some degree, but not completely, so I didn't mention them. But using a PNG is pretty common amongst us TDXians. Now, if we go to the history of us, we can see that the first person to use a PNG was Remy, whom is the only person using a PNG all the way back in 2024. The funny thing is, a lot of people began using PNGs around a similar time. After Remy, it was Fractured on January 3rd, then Mr. V with May 10th being his first day as a PNG, then Salts with his first video with a PNG being on June 20, 2025. After that, it was Tickly Ryzen only 11 days after Salts on July 1st, 2025. And after that, it's me, a day later, July 2nd, 2025. So it's really a weird coincidence seeing most of us starting the PNGs around the same time. Or is it?
Hey, Vsauce. Michael here. And here. Michael here. Hey, Vsauce!
What is here?
Anyway, after me it was Terry the Turtle with September 13, 2025, and it seems to be continuing with Zomb with March 15, 2026. So overall, the purpose of the PNGs are to showcase our emotions better and to have better recognition as a person. And it seems as the time passes, the trend continues with more and more people using PNGs to represent themselves. And with that, we reached the end of the video. As I said in the beginning, with me slowly reaching the big 1000 subs, I want to do a Q&A. And if you have any questions, you can ask me them with commenting for Q&A, then your question. And with that, I was your host HD, and thanks for watching.